Well, hello there, everybody. Greetings from Emotiva World Headquarters in beautiful downtown Franklin, Tennessee. I'm sitting here with Miss Cathy.
Hey, everyone.
Of course, young Nick.
Hey, everybody.
Attending and supervising but not commenting is Miss Kayla.
She's our information specialist.
She's taking notes, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So, a lot going on here at Emotiva. The summer has finally come to an end. It's cooling off a little bit, and so I'm enjoying that.
Now is when Tennessee really gets to shine.
It is. We're going to have a wonderful autumn here. The Bring Us Your Dead Halloween sale is here. Hard to believe.
Ooh, yeah.
That means the holidays are upon us.
I'll put in some spooky sounds.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Nick. He does a little post-processing, a little editing there. You know, punch things up a bit. So the Bring Us Your Dead sales here, and let me explain a couple things about the BUYD sale, as we call it internally. Number one, that is going to be the best pricing of the year. It will not be cheaper during the holiday sale. So if anybody's holding out thinking, oh, the holiday sale is going to come and I'll do better than Bring Us Your Dead, Bring Us Your Dead is the premier event of the year for deals on processors. Okay? So not telling you got to buy a processor, but if you're holding out for a better price, you won't find one. The Bring Us Your Dead event ending October 31st is it. Okay, so that's my one little piece of information on that. Cathy, you have any comments on BUYD?
Well, Nick is going to talk about the discount because I don't have those in my
the
head.
numbers, yeah. So we can tell you. Nikki, tell us the numbers.
So if you're trading in an item, some of the rules of this is the processor or receiver or HDMI item that you're trading in doesn't have to work. It just has to have HDMI or a DVI connection.
Yeah, we don't care, working or not. That's why we call it Bring Us Your Dead.
Yeah, so you can send us junk. We don't care.
People are very creative what they send us to.
Yep.
Part of this each year is for our own entertainment to see what people will send in. So if you're looking to take advantage of this awesome trade-in event, let me break down the pricing for you. If you're trading in for the Basics MC1, you'll save $300. If you're trading in for the XMC2, you'll also save $300. If you're trading up for the RMC1L, you'll save $600. And if you're trading up for the RMC1, you'll save a whopping $750. And hey, we'll even throw in the shipping label for you to send your trade-in product in.
Nice. And remember, those are already discounted significantly, so that makes our pricing insanely good.
Oh, yeah.
So enough about Bring Us Your Dead. Hope you take advantage of the savings for Bring Us Your Dead. And I hope you have a great Halloween, because Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. And now that we've got grandkids and they're big enough to get the whole idea, it's bound to be a hoot, as it were. You get it? That's a little Halloween. A hoot. Get it? The owl, Kayla. All right, never mind.
And a little bit of a recycling program. We do our best to
responsibly recycle your old goods.
We fix and resell them if possible, and if not, we have a nice recycling center here that we send
mostly recycling, 99%.
Where Dan throws them off tables and videos.
Well, that was just an accidental slip there. There was no disrespect into that. That was just for comedic timing there. Now, what else is happening? Well, we're going to go ahead to Toronto very soon. Wait, let me get in voice for this. Oh, Canada! Big announcement. If you don't already know, we're going to the Toronto Audiofest, but more importantly, we are now shipping directly from Canada with free freight and free return. Well, not free returns, but you can return to Canada locally. And if you need service, it's done in Canada. We have all that in place now for our Canadian friends. So that's a huge thing. And we're going to be at the Toronto what is it?
It's the Toronto Audio Show.
Audio Show, I'm sorry. I keep wanting to say fest, but it's not.
And
it's
at the Westin on Toronto Airport.
Yeah.
And we will be in suites 352 and 353.
Yes.
Great. We're going to have
what dates?
The October 20th through 22nd.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you will see Big Dan there, Miss Cathy, Jake will be there, and Lonnie.
And Lonnie, yes.
We're going to have a big time.
Yep, the dream team. We did that when we went to Montreal.
And it is the Toronto Audio Fest, not the Toronto Audio Show.
Fest.
I knew that. I thought so. Not to correct you, my dear, but it is a fest.
I like fest anyway.
And I got to tell you, Michelle and Sarah are the nicest people that run that event. It's a really great event. It's really customer-centric, which we like, and we can't wait to see you all there. Looking forward to our first time at the Toronto Audiofest. So that's a big deal. And our Canadian shipping is a big deal. And I said this, and I'll say it again. I'm sorry it took us so long to get our act together up there, but we do have it now. We have product in stock in Canada. It's shipping. You guys have seen that. It's starting to already pick up like crazy. So we're glad to be there, and I hope you take advantage of the fact that we're now local, as it were. So what else are we going to do? We're going to Poland, too, for another audio show.
Yes, so the AV show Warsaw, October 27th and 29th. That is at the PGE Narwadi Center. That's the old
a giant
soccer
sports stadium.
Yeah.
Stadium.
It's in VIP boxes, and then they also have luxury suites at the Golden Tulip Hotel, and Radisson Blue Sobieski Hotel.
Sobieski. Warsaw is a hopping town. If you haven't been there, Nick, it's a really cool place. And there's a lot of old Soviet-era stuff there, along with all the rebuilt, new, modern, beautiful stuff. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty interesting to see, the contrast, as it were, from the I guess, the Soviet era to the current modern times. So we really have a good time. Cathy and I did that show last year for the first time, and we really loved the people there. The exhibition is great. We have a great distributing partner over there, and they do a wonderful job representing our brand there. And we met a lot of really nice people and had a great time. And we stayed at we just had so much fun in Poland.
We did. And meeting a lot of people. It was
it's a really good experience.
I
know it's a little bit far ahead, but we will be at Munich this coming year at the Munich High-End Show, just since we're talking about shows.
That's in May.
And
before that, we're going to Denmark in February. That'll be cold.
Yeah, we're going to do we're going to do the show in Copenhagen.
Yes.
Nice.
So what's the name of that show? I forget the name, but we'll talk about it when the time comes. But we got a lot of shows coming up.
Man, jet setters here.
We are jet setters. I've been using a lot of American Express points to travel. So we'll see you guys in Copenhagen, I think in that's like almost 6 months out.
You can do the polar plunge while you're there in February.
I'll be right all over that. You can videotape that while I do that. You can memorialize that and watch me displace water, which I'm very effective at doing when I hit the water.
So segueing into Europe.
Yeah.
So just highlights. We announced we're shipping in Europe. Our sales are growing. There are speakers in Europe. We have a ton of them. So if you were thinking about buying our speakers, now's the time to do it. They're in stock there. Canada does not have many speakers, just due to the fact that we launched it so late and we're almost out. There's lots of subs in Canada, though.
Yeah, so let me go into a little bit of detail there. If you hadn't figured out, we had a big speaker clearance, which went faster than we anticipated. We sold containers and I don't know where they all went, but that was like crazy. But anyway, there's a whole new line of Airmotiv loudspeakers coming out. So if you want to add to your existing system, or you want to do something, the prices right now are spectacular. The new series will be out by the first of the year, and it will be a similar topology to what you're expecting from our Airmotiv products, except it'll have some cosmetic changes and a few different new models and some
maybe
surprises.
Some new colors. You never know.
You never know.
I'm pushing for gray and blue.
Gray and blue? What the heck? Maybe white is in the offing. Select models.
I'm down for some red. I'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
Ferrari red. There we go. Am I allowed to say Ferrari without acknowledging the trademark?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't want to get sued. But anyway, so we have a new line of loudspeakers coming out, and we will have more details to follow. But in the meantime, the Airmotiv line is a very, very popular product line, and the models that we have left, if you want to get smoking deals, please do take advantage of those while they're in stock.
Yeah, so I'm just going to go through that quickly. We still have a few, so hurry if you wanted C1 Pluses and SE8s. We just got another shipment and they're almost gone. And then next is B2 Plus, T2 Plus, C2 Plus. If you were thinking about our middle of the road size speaker and getting a whole system, hurry up because you can still get those. And then we're low on C3s, T3s, and it seems like, and the T1, we will be restocking that. We have a container or two on the way with some
So
more
there'll
of
be
those.
some quantities of those.
Yes. So, if you're thinking about getting a whole system, you should not wait.
All right. Well,
That's
you can
my
wait
advice.
for the new ones. They're just
Or you can wait for the new ones, yes.
They'll be very nice, but they'll
Yes.
be
But if you wanted
significantly
a
higher
deal,
prices than
or
our.
you wanted to listen to them now,
Yeah. Or if you want to actually enjoy your system,
Yeah.
for the next 3 months or so. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's going on. Now, we've got a couple new products which I want to talk about since you're on the subject of product. We have the new XDA3, which is doing very, very well. We've shown it. We'll be actually showing it in Toronto and Poland, of course. And if you haven't seen the XDA3, it's a fantastic, fully balanced DAC/pre. So it has analog inputs as well as digital inputs, including ARC inputs. You can plug a HDMI connector onto it and get audio from a TV, which can function as a streaming device. And it's phenomenal. It's fully balanced. It's got a great current mode, current feedback mode, a headphone amp built into it, and it's turned out to be a really nice product, a long-awaited successor to the XCA2. So please do take note of that. It's a fantastic sounding piece. I'm really proud of it. It took us a while, but it ended up being beautiful. And we have a new model in the X series amplifiers. It's really not a new model, but I would say the sales department kept getting occasional inquiries for an XPA-1 in the full-size chassis. We said, we have the HC1. They said, yeah, but we'd like to have an HC1 essentially in a full-size chassis because it matches my gear or it's in my rack, and I don't want to put, or I just need one maybe. They want an oddball amp, and they don't want it to be a half rack width amp. So we've got it now. It's on the cart. Nick brilliantly said, why don't we just put it on the selector guide so they can build the next XPA-1 on a full-size chassis. So that is available now. It's exactly the same inside as an HC1. It's just in a different package.
Yeah.
So that's available should you need it.
Mm-hmm. A lot of room to breathe in there.
A lot of room to breathe. It'll never get hot. I promise you. It'll never get hot. And with that, I think we got all of our business taken care of. Things are going well at Emotiva. Lots and lots of product development happening, as always. We had a great summer. Sales are strong this year. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Any news you want to extend, Cathy?
Well, I think I'm good.
Oh, I have some really monumental news to share, which is why Kayla is in here. Mm-hmm. So this is the last audio-only podcast. That doesn't mean we're not going to have any more podcasts, but sadly for some of you, you will now see me as well as hear me when you listen to the Emotiva podcast. We have set up a new our podcast video room now, the Emotiva Lounge, and we've got it all set up. We got this beautiful table built, which I'm sitting at right now. It's made out of real wood. If I pound it, you would hear that. And we've got a new video mixing system, and all this stuff done. So the next time you hear my resonant voice, you'll also see my somewhat unattractive face. My old,
I'm
craggly
camera
face.
shy, so I don't know.
Oh, Cathy's going to become
Yeah.
a star of that, I think, in very short order. So this is our last audio-only podcast, so it's been fun. But next time it'll be, unfortunately, in high-resolution video. You got to get me one of those old Bill O'Reilly filters that used to get rid of all those wrinkles he had in his face.
Was it the Dateline Barbara Walters one?
Yeah,
they super glow.
Yeah, it's it makes your face all smooth. See if there's a button that'll do that. Kayla, I need you to put the
yellow one.
facial smoothing filter in, and also one that gives me a tan at the same time.
We'll do your makeup.
Yeah, we'll do makeup. That'll be nice. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. We're heading into October, and then the holidays will be here before you know it. In the meantime, thank you for everything. We appreciate your support. Be safe out there, and have a great time. Big Dan from Emotiva signing off. Adios.
Bye.
See you guys.